Why did Monty veto the trade? Why did he jump in and say, "Look, give me more time with this guy"? And I can only think of one reason that the Pistons agreed to let Monty Williams continue to work with him and basically canceled any trade that might have been on the table involving Killian Hayes. And that one reason is Cameron Payne. So Cameron Payne, he was out of the NBA. He hadn't played in an NBA game since I think 2019. I think he missed like close to six. He was out of the NBA for 16 or 18 months. He was actually overseas in China. It's a pretty funny story where I guess he gets off the plane. There's no rep from the team he signed with. So him and his girlfriend actually had to carry all of their luggage. The article says a few miles to the hotel room. And then when they get to the hotel room, it's too small and everything they brought didn't fit. So yeah, unfortunate for him, but also kind of funny in the same way. But when Monty Williams became the head coach for the Phoenix Suns, he gave him a call in 2020 and basically transformed him into a serviceable backup. So before the Phoenix Suns, I believe they were on an 8-game win streak heading into the bubble. And then Cameron Payne, he shot around 47%, I think 42% from three. Like he just came alive. And then under a full season with Monty Williams, let me bring this up. I believe he was averaging 10 points per game, was a quality backup, and basically just made him look like a genius. You took this guy that had played for Oklahoma, had played for Chicago, had played for Toronto, had a stint overseas, was balling out in the G League, and you signed him where he ultimately got a 3-year, $19 million contract and turned him into a quality backup who is now on the Milwaukee Bucks, still getting some minutes with them. So that first full season with Monty Williams in Phoenix, he played 60 games with one start. He averaged 8 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds, shooting 48% from the field and actually 44% from the free throw line. So that was the first 60 games with him. In those 8 games with the Phoenix Suns, when he finally returned to the NBA action, that's when he was averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists with 1 steal, shooting 52% from the three-point line. Now, his three-point numbers have gone down since he left the Phoenix Suns. But again, I think that is the reason Monty Williams said, let me work with Killian Hayes. I've done it before with another left-handed guard in Cameron Payne. He's also a former lottery pick that was drafted. There were some issues with him where he wasn't consistently working on his game as hard as he could, and that's the reason he bounced around in the NBA before he found a home in Phoenix and now a home in Milwaukee. But again, that is why I think Monty Williams said, let me work with Killian Hayes. I have done this before. I can put him in a position to succeed just like I did with Cameron Payne. Let me hear your thoughts on below if you think that is the reason Monty Williams vetoed the trade that ultimately would have shipped Killian Hayes out of Detroit.